In 2024, our world faced unprecedented challenges, from population growth to climate change. These issues are deeply interconnected and profoundly impact global development. Today, we will explore how these challenges are shaping our future, especially in developing countries. Let's first look at some key data. The world population has reached 8 billion and is expected to continue growing in the coming decades. Meanwhile, extreme poverty and hunger still plague hundreds of millions of people. Gender inequality and climate change further exacerbates these issues.
For the average independent, they are going to lose a voting bloc that they possibly will never recover.
Climate protesters.
Climate protests.
For climate protesters,
we can't eat money or drink oil.
What is worth more? Art.
We're not doing this because it's fun.
You have stolen my dreams and my childhood.
Stopping traffic is disruptive. What is going to be way more disruptive are the effects of climate breakdown.
It is time to just stop oil!
The title of today's video is Global Development Challenges, Interconnected Crisis. In this video, we will first explore the trends and challenges of global development, how these challenges are interconnected, and their impact on global progress. Finally, we will present our recommendations. Now, let's begin our journey. Security and nutrition are the foundation of global health and development. They not only affect individual growth, but also shape the well-being of entire societies.
The situation in the East African region is really bad. Over 100,000 people are starving right now. We have 7 million people across the region facing potential of starvation.
Even the children are now suffering because of the food is not enough on them.
However, across the globe, malnutrition remains a critical issue. In some regions, children face health crises due to a lack of essential nutrients, while in others, the amount of food wasted each year could feed millions of hungry people. The challenges of food security and nutrition are not just about resource distribution, but require collective global efforts. Reducing waste and promoting balanced nutrition will pave the way for a healthier future for everyone.
Helping people get enough food to eat. And while tackling food insecurity remains a top priority, we are expanding our focus to include nutrition security, connecting all Americans with foods that support good health and well-being. USDA is working hard every day to make our programs stronger than ever, helping schools serve our children food that is good for them and tastes great, strengthening and modernizing the WIC programs so that more infants and children get a good start in life, and making sure all Americans know about tools like MyPlate that can help them eat healthy. By prioritizing both food and nutrition security today, the USDA Food Nutrition Service is helping ensure all Americans thrive.
Nutrition and food security. Act now.
Significant progress has been made in poverty reduction over the past few decades. In 2015, 10% of the world's population lived on $1.90 or less per day, down from 16% in 2010and 36% in 1990 and 2023. Nearly 700 million people around the world live on less than $2.15 a day. At the current rate of progress, the world will not meet the global goal of ending extreme poverty by 2030, when it is estimated that nearly 600 million people will still struggle in extreme poverty. In 2023, some 2.33 billion people worldwide faced moderate or severe food insecurity, a figure that increased dramatically in 2020 due to the pandemic and has not changed significantly since. Since 2020, this number has remained high, and while Latin America has improved, widespread challenges remain widespread, with the situation particularly acute in Africa, where 58% of the population is moderately or severely food insecure. Extreme poverty is concentrated in the least developed countries, conflict-affected areas, and remote rural areas, where it is most difficult to eradicate extreme poverty. The outlook is also grim for nearly 50% of the world's population, who live on less than $6.85 a day. The world's population has grown rapidly in recent years, and today it has reached more than 8 billion people. As the population continues to grow, so does the pressure on the world's natural resources and ecosystems, especially in the allocation of critical resources such as water, energy, food, and land. Many parts of the world, particularly in the Middle East, Africa, and parts of Asia, are facing severe water scarcity. Climate change is exacerbating the uneven distribution of water resources, especially in arid and semi-arid regions, further reducing water availability. As the population grows, so does the need for food and resources. Not only does this put pressure on natural resources, but it also exacerbates environmental problems such as forest perceptions and global warming. Food insecurity is exacerbated by the imbalance between the growth of global food demand and agricultural productivity, lag in agricultural technology, land degradation, and climate change pose enormous challenges to food production.
Global sea level rise leads to an increase in the frequency and intensity of flood events. This is a major flood in Mexico over the years, resulting in immeasurable loss of life and property. Climate change leads to changes in precipitation patterns, with some areas experiencing more rainfall and flooding, while others suffer from drought. Here are some data. Some photos of forest wildfires drought. Climate change poses a serious threat to global development. Extreme weather events not only destroy people's lives but also cause huge losses to the economy. We should pay attention to it together and work hard for it. Here are some data about gender inequality. Baku, Azerbaijan. London, England. In Berlin, Germany. Paris, France. Gender inequality is still a major challenge to global development. From education to work, women and girls still face many challenges of inequality.
We celebrate the achievements of women and girls across all walks of life in all corners of the world. But we also recognize the enormous obstacles they face, from structural injustices, marginalization and violence, to cascading crises that affect them first and worst, to denial of their personal autonomy and rights over their bodies and lives. Gender-based discrimination harms everyone, women, girls, men and boys. International Women's Day is a call to action. Actions to stand with women while demanding their fundamental rights at great personal cost. Action to strengthen protection against sexual exploitation and abuse. And action to accelerate women's full participation and leadership.
In conclusion, addressing gender inequality is crucial for a just and equitable society. Let's commit to action and strive for a future where all genders have equal opportunities and rights.
By and large, the world still has these problems. Shortage of resources for population growth, the effects of poverty and hunger remain. Food safety problem. Unbalanced diet. The development of the world has led to frequent extreme weather and affected the progress of development. Climate change and violent conflicts are causing increasing numbers of people to be displaced, and these migrants are having an impact on countries, societies, and economies. We've explored the challenges of population, poverty, hunger, nutrition, gender inequality, and climate change. These challenges are intertwined and have a complex impact on global development. In the face of global challenges, we need a comprehensive strategy, from reducing poverty to promoting gender equality, from combating climate change to supporting climate migrants. Every step is crucial. First, we must drive the transition to a green economy, invest in renewable energy, create jobs, and reduce dependence on fossil fuels. Second, education and skill training are vital for breaking the cycle of poverty and adapting to future labor market demands. Furthermore, health and well-being are the foundation of economic growth and social stability. We must invest in public health systems. In addition, inclusive growth ensures that economic benefits reach everyone, especially the vulnerable. We must also ensure sustainable agriculture and food security, reducing food waste. Financial inclusion can promote savings, investment, and economic growth. Lastly, strengthening governance and transparency is crucial for building trust and international cooperation. Through these measures, we can together create a more just, healthier, and more prosperous world. Facing these challenges, it is our duty to take action. Through cooperation and innovation, we can create a more sustainable and equitable future for all. Let us build bridges of new hope, bridging divides and moving together towards prosperity. In this process, every individual, community, and nation can play its unique role in drawing a blueprint for inclusive growth. Our goal is to achieve a world without poverty, where education is universal, health is a given, jobs are abundant, and the environment is clean. By working together, we can ensure that everyone enjoys the dividends of progress, no matter where they come from or what their background is. Let us be guided by this new hope and bravely step towards a better tomorrow.